Hey guys, what's up? This is Noxfox, and I'm doing some more Vainglory, as usual. I mean, what else would I be doing, right? And, yeah, so this is Ozo. As you can see, I'm going in as Ozo, and I'm doing weapon power. And, full disclosure, I was just going through my files. I didn't realize I had this, match. So I don't even remember it. I was going through my files, and I just found this match, and it's like, wait, I didn't post this? And I hadn't, and it seemed like a pretty decent match, so here it is, and I'm just doing some post-match audio, and yeah, so I this is where I would say what I was gonna build, but I don't even, like I said, I don't even remember this match entirely. I just kind of like skimmed through it. It's like, okay, it seems like a decent match, and I don't even remember what the build was. So yes, I don't know what I'm actually going to build here, but I will say that lately for Ozo I've been doing the Sorrow Blades and Serpents, and then like breaking points for damage items, you know, obviously get some defense in there too. I started going Sorrow Blade first when we went up against Surprise Birthday just randomly in one of our, I think it was a casual match, I don't think it was ranked. Yeah, we just randomly ended up against Surprise Birthday, and he was playing Ozo, and that's like the build he was doing. And it seemed to work pretty well. I figure he's a developer, he kind of knows the way things work and what's good or not, so yeah. And that's really about as much thought as I put behind it, because I really don't play a lot of Ozo. Just, I've probably played anywhere between 5 and 10 matches. No, definitely no more than 10. And probably not much more than 5, if 5. And at this time, this was probably like maybe my 3rd or 4th match as Ozo. That's including like the 2v2 I did in beta. So yeah, I've really experienced. Alright, very simple gank right there at least. We have CP Glaive as our laner. And we've got pretty standard Arden as our my support in the jungle. So yep. Yeah, actually you might notice I have a little more energy for this recording than the one I just posted of Jewel. Because the one I did of Jewel, I needed a video like that day. I didn't have anything prepared, like ready yet, so I just woke up and I immediately just recorded my voice for that. So I was like, my voice was still like all like, I don't know, gravelly, I guess you would say, for just having woken up. And like, yeah, definitely low energy. So yeah, I don't know. So hopefully it shows through that I'm doing this like right before stream, so I'm already like pretty pumped up and ready. Not much to say, just building. Let's see. So I got the heavy blade, or the heavy steel first. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I build first. It's a mystery to everybody, including me. Rona with a very nice jump escape. But she was getting wrecked before that. Yeah, a lot of times, as soon as I pick up that heavy steel, is when I want to start getting aggressive, try to invade. Ooh, this is not good. 3v2. Oh, well, it's going alright. The numbers weren't in our favor, but the damage is just coming out. I'm not going to be able to pick up the Scarf, though, and Scarf is going to get away. But still not bad for a two-man invade where we got hit by all 3 members. Not bad, but I mean, we were able to get that damage early on Rona, so we kind of had a pretty decent advantage once Scarf actually did show up, because Rona was almost dead by then. Yeah, I've tried Rona once since the patch, and I don't know, she doesn't feel like a hero I would want to play over some other ones, like even Ozo. I feel like I'd rather play Ozo than Rona right now. She just, I don't know, I'm not saying she's bad or anything, but I just couldn't make her work. I couldn't find the damage. I've seen her do well in some matches. I've seen her do badly too, though, so might just be a player thing. But yeah, I couldn't make her work. So yeah, right now, like for weapon power jungle, I'm pretty much just on Ozo. Ozo's just for fun. I don't claim to be good with him at all. But then Jewel's like kind of the mainstay right now until they fix Petal. But Petal I played Petal CP anyways, so I would still need a weapon power jungle.
I like it. Let's put a ring on it.
But yeah, getting the serpents is cool. It works well with his passive, and it makes him like a little different. Definitely than like say like a jewel build where I wouldn't usually get serpents. I'll get this like crit, breaking point, star blade. Yeah, it's just our damage is doing. We just do too much damage. They can't. I guess they're not building defense. I'll have to see if I bring up the builds again. But yeah, I mean you can just see the damage coming out. It's just too much for them to handle. Like yeah, look at that. Yeesh. Yeah, properly comboing with the A can do a lot of damage. I've heard that it's like it does the attack like reset, so it's best to do an auto attack and then immediately follow it up with your A, and then like you don't release the next charge of your A right away. You like land another basic attack and then do the attack. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I was doing it. Yeah, so you land the basic attack, you hit the A, you like release one charge, you do a basic attack, release, you know, hit A again. You just do that when possible. The other thing too is you might want to say like since yeah each I don't know tier I guess you would say of the A does something different. Sometimes you might want to like hold off on activating it right away. So for instance, I'll hit the A to get like just some damage down, and then I might not use the second tier of it because it moves the character towards the target and puts them behind you. So there's a few reasons why you might want to wait to do that. Either you don't want to go any deeper, or maybe you want to wait until you need to chase. Of course, you still have to use it within a few seconds, so it's just going to go away anyways. But it's something to keep in mind when positioning becomes really important, or chase, or even escape, depending on positioning. But I guess that would just fall into positioning. So if you have like an enemy, like a little deep, where you want to go to escape, you can kind of use it to get to them. Same way you would use like Arden's blood for blood to get away sometimes, or even to like run to a minion, to dash to a minion. Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just nasty cleanup at this point. There's not really much to say about the match because they're just not able to withstand the damage that's coming out. So we take the minion mine because we can. It's not 8 minutes yet, which is like, from what I understand, is the optimal time. And that's when I usually try to take it. It's at 8 minutes or a little later. But since it's a steal, I don't mind if it's not like exactly 8 minutes. The main thing is that they don't get it. They don't get the full amount of gold. They only get a little bit if they take it back right away. I'm getting a little. I'm staying a little. I think I'm getting a little too confident here. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. They're gonna clean up. Scarf lives, but oh well.
Enemy hero.
Yeah, I probably should have just backed out once the Scarf ult started. But I had been burning them down so quickly at that point. I guess I just wanted to keep fighting. I like how I have to just assume what my own thought process was, since this was like a few days ago. Who even knows when? Yeah, so Arden I can see is like way out. He's gonna go take enemy bottoms, so I just start solo farming. Nothing special there. But yeah, in case anyone didn't know, it's okay to solo farm sometimes. I know I didn't at first because I was a support main, and as a support I always wanted to like be taking the first hit because it's just more gold overall. And so when I would jungle, I would be like I would never take jungle without the support being nearby, and I would like just miss out on a lot of farm because of it. It's like a bad habit I had to break when I started playing jungle more often. That was a while ago though. But yeah, way back in the day when I played pretty much only support, or only knew how to play support. Because I played other things, I just wasn't good at it. Because I never got much practice at it. Yeah, just like I said, there's not much to say in the match. It's pretty easy cleanup, but it does do a good job of showing like what Ozo's capable of. I did end up getting the Sour Blade first. Yeesh. He's close. Yeah, so getting the Sour Blade first and then getting the Service Mass gives you some really nice damage. Yeah, getting the Sour first gives you that really nice, huge, like, I don't know, burst of damage early on as soon as you finish that thing. And then of course you want the Serpents, just because Serpents is really great on Ozo. And then of course you want Breaking Point, because everybody wants Breaking Point these days. Basically, if you have weapon power, breaking points are usually pretty good to have. Starting to have a little bit of a fight. He's gonna, okay, yeah, he's just gonna ult that out of him. And I take a third shot. Way to go, Nox. Should have known he was just gonna ult out of it. He's BS Feather. He can get out of anything. What are you trying to do? I don't know. We can't call him Broken Feather anymore because he's not like super OP anymore, but he's still annoying with his ability to avoid freaking everything. So now I just call him BS Feather. I hope it catches on. Go ahead and spread the word. Alright, contraption. Way to go, Arden. I love me some vision. Nothing sexier than a map with good vision. Nice. Yeah, you can just see the chunks. Ooh, it hurts. Oh, he blocks it. He's gonna survive still. Jump through him. Whoop, whoop. Ah, I have to pick it up. Okay, I thought I was gonna take another shirt shot, but I didn't. And I wasn't paying attention. Did I bring up the builds again? I don't know. I want to see if they have any defense. Because if not, then the damage on this is really nice. I mean, if they do have defense, then the damage is really nice. But my guess is they either built the wrong defense or just not building defense. Maybe they went to like shields because they were more worried about glaive. But yeah, Sour Blade plus Ozo's A does a lot of damage. Decent damage at least. No, like I said, I can't speak too much because like I said, I have limited experience with them, but so far it seems really nice. We're not exactly against the tankiest of teams either. Yeah, Ozo's pretty cool. He's like really sticky. He's got a really sticky kit. Especially like I was saying, if you save the second charge, I still don't know what to call it, like a charge or a tier, whatever. The second activation. There, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, the second activation of your A, if you save that for like chase or just some other kind of mobility, then he basically has mobility on every ability. It's extremely sticky. He's cool. It's really hard to get away from. He's just like, I mean, it's the same as like Taka or Koshka. Both extremely hard to get away from. Alright. Took Arden a second to get the hint. So yeah, just basic stuff here. Take down enemy heroes, try to steal objectives if you do. We probably should have got Gold Mine at that point. It might have been safe enough, I don't know. I think they would have, like, I don't know, as far as heads we're getting, they're having a hard time. I think they would have a hard time contesting it anyways, even if they did come out. But, I mean, you don't have to do much to get a steal sometimes. It's just that one hit at the right time to steal it, so it's really risky. I think part of it is just like a lot of times I just ignore Gold Mine at this point, because even if even if when I try to take it, it's like he's gonna kill us even without like enemy interference. So we'll be like half dead, and by the time the enemy like reaches you, you're screwed. I'm here. No. But at this late in the game, it probably would have been fine. Oh, maybe we'll go there now. Nope. Yeah, so I don't know. Looking back at this, that's the one thing I would say that I should have done but didn't, is get the Gold Mine. A lot of the times though, the support sets the pace of that too. And typically, I'll want them to be the one to make those calls. Because I mean, as a support, that's what I usually do as well. I'm usually the one saying, "Yeah, now's a good time," and now it's not a good time. I don't know. There's definitely been a lot of times where they wanted to go for Gold Mine. I'm like, I don't think we should, and then we do, and then it ends terribly. Yeah, especially this patch. This patch, especially. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Oh, actually, very nice block. I was gonna ult him out of his ult. Oh, man, I'm going down. Well, we got the stuff first at least. Whatever, I'm only at 4 deaths. It's okay. That's probably why I'm being a little more gung ho. If my deaths are low, then I don't mind being a little more careless. Especially with like kind of like the lead that we're getting here. I don't know. It's one of those things that you really shouldn't do, but it's hard to stop yourself from doing. Yeah. So there's the builds, anyways. So yeah, just an Atlas. Okay, yeah. They're building the wrong defense. Atlas really is gonna affect me too much because all my damage is on my A. So and he's the only one who has armor. It looked like. So yeah, kind of what I figured. Yeah, they're just building the wrong defense, and it's hurting him pretty bad. Yeah, so that's another important lesson that this video can demonstrate. Is yeah, you definitely, just because they're building weapon power doesn't mean just automatically go to Atlas. Just because Atlas is like one of the main go-tos. Atlas is one of the main go-to defense items, just because Breaking Point's one of the main go-to like attack items, which I will eventually have. So I mean, his Atlas will become useful once I build the Breaking Point, but because I'm building it last, like for now, it's really not doing much for him. The attack speed, I mean, it'll slow me down my damage a little bit, but like I said, the bulk of it is on the A. And then obviously it's going to do nothing to CP Glaive. Very nice afterburn. And the cleanup on ILBS Feather. Man, is there enough vision on Kraken? I can't tell. It's like 5 scout traps on him. If they go for Kraken, we're gonna know about it. Actually, the whole middle is completely covered. I like that though, because if they try to move, I mean, that's like an important place to have vision. For one, because the objective is there in the middle, obviously. But then two, if they ever try to move through jungle from one side to the other, we'll see that too. So yeah, I can't complain about that coverage. And yeah, as you can see, we're just going super hard. Just like normally we'd be playing much safer. I don't know what's happening to Glaive. I don't know if he's low or... Oh yeah, he is super low. No, and he goes down. Yeah, see, like if we were playing properly and if the game was closer, then I would have just backed out and try to like help Glaive and disengage. But like I said, when you start like steamrolling really hard, like sometimes you just like overshoot it just for the hell of it, which you really shouldn't do. I think, oh yeah, I don't think I ever finished that thought, which you shouldn't do, because like that's how comebacks happen. It's like you get careless like that. I remember I started saying that. I don't know if I ever finished the thought. So at least you guys are getting like a look into how scatterbrained I am. I can't even remember if I finished the thought I had a few minutes ago. So they're going for the capture, and it might get it. Glaive's almost there. He might be able to get a steal, or just kill everybody. That works too. Yeah, so they had to disengage. Okay, so I just started trying to get it, with it being like half captured already. No bouncing around. I'm finally like figuring out how to jump properly. I didn't like understand how to do it for a long time. But yeah, another interesting thing I found out that I didn't know at first is Ozo's ultimate, the stun, like it only goes a certain like duration. So like even if you target the person and you act like it successfully. Oh man, so close. I was banking on lifesteal, I guess there. It did not save me. Anyways, yeah, so even if you get the target and you activate it and everything looks good, like if the target moves far enough away, like you still won't get the stun on them, because he will only roll so far or for so long. Yeah, so hitting slows and stuff can be a big problem too, like if you hit Scarf Goop or whatever, because I think they still work when you're rolling. So yeah, even if you're close and you hit like a slow or something, it might mess you up to where you don't actually get the stun or the knockback. Yeah, which was something I didn't realize, because up until that point I'd always landed them. I don't remember which game it was that I figured that out, or that I found that out. If it was this one or another one. But yeah, I played because I had already played a few matches with Ozo, and I just never knew that because I'd always landed the ult. Oh, so cool. And then she runs right into it. Oh, that was amazing. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's so close. They've almost knocked her right into the wall, and then she just voluntarily just ran into it. Oh yeah, I was trying to jump to Glaive and then to Scarf, but we weren't in range. And now the chase. Ooh, the entire world trying to get this freaking Scarf. And finally. He already used his block, so finally I can land an ult on him. Scarf had been really on point with his blocks. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of if you play a hero that like has those kind of wind up long ults, then typically they'll have a lot of experience blocking, so they might be a little better at blocks. Like Adagio, Scarfs, and Ringos tend to be pretty good at blocking because if they don't, then they lose out on their ult. Just a thought. I don't know. Just a theory, I suppose. It just doesn't necessarily. It's not necessarily true for everybody, I guess. But yeah, once you've had your ult interrupted a few times, you start getting the idea that you might need to start practicing them blocks. So yeah, Scarf is actually being really annoying with his blocks.
I see it, I do it.
And await that calm before the Kraken storm. Oh nice, the gauntlet right on top of Rona. Just let's clean it up. Scarf is burning the hell out of me because I don't have any shields. I only have the Atlas. I mean, I have the Fountain, but it's not a huge amount of like shield defense. Plus, I mean, Scarf is just nasty once he gets like a broken myth. Yeesh. Hanging in there. Scarf is all by himself now. And yeah, there's no way that the game's not gonna end now. Even if they ace us, Kraken's gonna clean it up. And the Vayne is going down. So yeah, like I said, it was a pretty one-sided match. But it does show like some stuff I wanted to show. With Ozo plus, yeah, it was just kind of I don't know. Sometimes it's fun just to have a match where things go really well for you, I guess, and see what that looks like. Yeah. Oh man, Rona's farm. Oh no, I guess Rona was the support. Okay, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's kind of I don't know. Their comp was weird. Anyways, that was a game. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time. Later, guys. Bye.